Man, pro players at odds with one another, going up against each other, some complaining, some saying the game is great. What the heck is going on? And then EA potentially looking to have their CEO be the CEO of Disney. Will Disney acquire EA? What the freak is going on? My voice is shot. Just got diagnosed with strep throat. You already know. I'm always sick. Whole family's got it. Trying to keep it short, but we got to talk about the news first and foremost. Wanted to make mention of this. You had yesterday the CEOs, since we're speaking of the CEOs, Imperial How, the Apex CEO, considered by the fans, saying Apex has actually reached to a point where even comp is unenjoyable. I swear, so many pros and content creators will be leaving this game after Champs is over. With how the game is right now, it's a clown show with what the game has become. He also followed it up by saying, like, I understand I'm always one to complain or be negative, etc., but this game right now has so many issues to the point that it's seeping into the competitive scene. Usually competitive would be fine, but right now it's an actual joke. Zero exaggeration. Nice wig. Many others in the comments saying, I think we should do one support character limit per team, and then I think we're back, because a lot of people are saying, look, I disagree. I think the game is fun. I feel like it's one of the best updates that they put out in a while. And honestly, I've gotten a lot of DMs from you guys saying, I disagree with the pros. The pros are not right on this. It's not that bad. It is a lot of fun. I think it needs to continue to go this direction. Well, Verholz, another Apex pro, actually came up right after this tweet was tweeted by Hal and basically disagreed, saying this might actually be the best meta we've ever had for both pros and viewers. Long drawn out fights mean more teams alive, more fighting, and more action throughout the game as well. There's no visual clutter, meaning bang smoke, cat walls, caustic gas, so viewers can actually see what's going on, and it's not as frustrating for the players themselves. Then you had some people in the comments saying, I agree, right? This game is really fun. It's in a good spot, but long story short, maybe it is too chaotic. You also saw, once again, Nice Wig saying, as a viewer, I love it, but I can see where the frustration kicks in. And they seem to all mutually agree that solo queuing is where it's really bad. So it's just not common that the pros are disagreeing with one another. Normally the pros all feel the same way and the casuals feel a different way and they hate each other. But this time you're seeing pros actually go against each other or disagree, for lack of a better term. Privacy, the analyst over there at Falcon Esports, also introduced the idea of limiting each team to one legend per class, meaning one support, one assault, one skirmisher, whatever. You can only have one per class. Many people are saying this is not the way to go about it. That's not Apex whatsoever. But he also said we need smart balance in legends and introduce soft counters, and legend bans in comp would be fun and very fun for viewers to watch as well. I don't really know how you would balance that with 20 teams. How are they all going to make a ban, or how exactly would that work? Regardless, the point of this is pros are finally not at 100% odds with casuals. Some of the pros side with the casuals, some of the pros side with the pros. So interested to see what your thoughts are. I actually feel like the consensus around this season has been pretty positive compared to old seasons, and we're not going in a terrible direction. However, speaking of direction, we might be changing directions here, fellas, because it just got posted less than 24 hours ago that Disney will expand their CEO search to outside candidates, including EA's Andrew Wilson as CEO. Andrew Wilson is the current CEO for EA right now, and he was actually the one that said Apex would be going under large systematic changes. He's also the one that basically said we didn't meet our mark with monetization. We didn't make as much money or revenue with Apex that we had hoped for. Therefore, we're going to have to make some changes. He also said Apex Legends 2 would not be coming out because it doesn't make any sense. Well, now the EA CEO who loves to weigh in on Apex Legends is being considered for Disney CEO, it begs the question, what exactly is going on here? Well, if you guys remember, about a year ago, we had a similar conversation, but not about the CEOs, but more so about the acquiring or the ownership of EA possibly going to Disney as well. So there was a lot of articles that came out. I think the AI overview from Google really sums it up pretty well, saying as of October 2023, Disney was reportedly considered to be acquiring Electronic Arts to become a major video game publisher. Disney's interest was that some Disney executives want to buy EA to transform Disney from a gaming licensee to a publisher. They want to buy a publisher with the extensive game experience instead of licensing out properties like Marvel and Star Wars. And EA's interest on the backside of this was that EA had been discussing acquisitions plans with Disney, NBC Universal, Amazon, and Apple. EA is reportedly willing to sell for the right price. What an interesting change if we actually go that direction. Now, it may be interesting that what if EA becomes Disney? What if Disney is over Apex Legends? Yeah, sure, that could be weird, but if Andrew Wilson is going to be the CEO, I'm not sure that we'll actually get that change that we were hoping for. Who knows what's going on behind the scenes, though? Time will tell. Like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all things going on inside the world of Apex Legends news, drama, stories, and much more. Until the next time, we'll see you all later.